One Piece manga chapter 900. What in the hell was this chapter, people? At the beginning, I thought this was essentially a rehash of the last chapter, but towards the end, we got some spooky reveals and it was done in a casual way. There was no lead up to this happening. It just kind of happened. And Big Mom in this chapter was eerie as hell. With all these panels of her eating the cake, you could tell something was off. Yo, this man Oda is scheming right now. But before I get into this chapter, a quick shout out to Oda for this 900 chapter milestone. Yo, it takes a lot of patience and determination to achieve what he's done. You know, One Piece is 900 chapters strong right now. So yeah, that's really crazy on Oda's part. But this chapter of One Piece, one of the most shocking chapters of One Piece in a while. First of all, the title of this chapter is called Bad End Musical. You know, just based on the title alone, you could tell something wasn't right going into this chapter. Now, at the start of the chapter, we get Big Mom finally eating the wedding cake, which was a huge relief because we've had who knows how many chapters of her chasing the cake time and time again, and there wasn't any setbacks that would prolong Big Mom chasing the cake anymore. We got straight to business in this chapter. Now, there wasn't any poison in the cake, obviously, because Sanji didn't allow it, and Big Mom loved the cake. There was a panel of her in like a state of ecstasy or euphoria just by eating the cake and talking about how delicious it is, and Big Mom slowly regaining her senses, which is bad news for the Straw Hat because a sane Big Mom is the worst kind of Big Mom. Now, while Big Mom was eating the cake, she was, I guess, reminiscent of the time she ate it, you know, during her birthday back in the flashback during Elbaf again, which was kind of alluded that Big Mom ate all the kids at that point in time, and while she was eating, we could see what was happening inside of her mouth. Now, there were a bunch of homies singing with her, and she called it a pet cemetery. Now, at this point, I had no idea what was happening in this chapter. Now, it's one of two things. Big Mom either has an entire dimension in her mouth where all the homies she ate stays, or this was like extra effects because, you know, we had a musical in this chapter. Either way, it was spooky as hell. And while this was all happening, she also said that the cake was risky, which I will get back into because this hints towards things that may happen even after she's eaten the entire cake. Now, on the Straw Hat side of things, everything was just going wrong. The Vinsmoke got annihilated by the squad in Cacao Island, and the Sun Pirates, for the most part, got taken out by Oven. Now, this was a 180 turn from what was happening in the last chapter. And all of a sudden, the Sunny gets eviscerated from cannon fire, from what it looks like anyways. And the thing is, we actually see the Jolly Roger, the Straw Hat Jolly Roger being burnt up, which hints at them actually taking damage. So what we saw was actually what happened. And, you know, unless Law came out of nowhere and shambled the Sunny out of sight or something like that. If not, they definitely took that attack. Now, Jinbei using his water abilities could be one way they get out of it, but as of right now, the ship has taken a lot of damage and everyone on the ship should be in a state of disarray. But yeah, I do not know what was happening in that last panel with the ship getting blown up and everything. I don't know if this is a fluke or it actually happened. We have to see what's going to happen moving forward in the next couple of chapters. Also, at this point, I feel like they need outside interference. They're not only outnumbered, but Big Mom may regain her senses. Now, going back to Big Mom saying risky, the cake is risky, what that was hinting to is that even after Big Mom eats the cake, she's going to keep eating till who knows when. Essentially, it's the same thing that happened in the flashback during Elbaf. If she's reminiscent of what happened back then, more than likely her eating people will happen again. In this case, she would eat the citizens of Whole Cake and even some of her kids if she does lose control. So she has to be restrained in some type of way if that happens. You know, theories about outside interference showing up, you know, CP0, the Marines, the Kainu showing up, or even other pirates like Weevil or something happened, is looking really plausible right now. But yeah, this chapter, all in all, this chapter hints at hype things happening moving forward. This was a solid 8 out of 10 for me. I love these chapters that have these what the fuck moments in it. For some reason, yeah, Oda definitely showed us how unpredictable One Piece can get. But comment down below what you guys think about this chapter, because I really want to know you guys' thoughts on this chapter, because I don't know what's going on. But yeah, like the video if you liked it, subscribe for more One Piece content. It is fair, guys, and I will see you folks later. Peace.